Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This amendment just adds government red tape to this bill, and therefore I move to table.
The chair recognizes Ms. Goodwin to close on the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, I would say that this is government red tape. This is the government saying what our schools have to do, what we have to show our students, and we should at least inform our parents so they know what is going to happen when the students return to the classroom.
Mr. Wu, for what purpose?
Mr. Speaker, would the lady yield for questions?
Yes.
The gentlelady yields for questions.
Rep. Goodwin, you've been in this body for quite a while, for more than a few sessions, correct?
Yes, this is my fourth term.
And we've had bills almost continuously demanding that parents be notified of this, that, and the other, about books, about hair, about everything that could possibly happen in a classroom. Is that not correct?
That's correct, but with this bill, we'll just be springing it on the parents.
I mean, like, nobody complained about red tape on all those different things, whatever they happen to be. I mean, like, our body has been, has crusaded for parental consent and parental information, right?
That's absolutely right, and we should
It's
give
a
it to
little
them.
strange on this one topic that we suddenly go the opposite direction, that this is now red tape, just informing parents that something is changing in their classrooms.
Yeah, I mean, this is such a simple thing to let the parents know a big, substantial change.
And I don't know about you, but I would consider my child's religious upbringing to be something that would be very important in their lives.
Yes, absolutely.
And something that's very important in our family's life.
Yes, I agree.
And if the school is going to put up something that may confuse my child about their religious upbringing, about what they have been taught, and it might conflict because it's a different version of the Ten Commandments or whatever it is, or different interpretation, that is a significant issue, is it not?
Yes, I agree. And we've heard some amendments prior to this saying that we should show different versions and not choose the one version that we think is the best.
And that was rejected, right?
Yes.
And not only that, but what if there are parents who say, hey, before this happens, I want to have a discussion with my child before they go see this, before they see it on their walls?
Absolutely. That, if we give them this notice at the beginning of the school year, they can have a conversation with their own children about the meaning of the words.
And I mean, it might be important to talk to the kids and say, hey, this is a political act by the legislature, right?
Yeah.
And a parent might want to say, hey, I want to have a discussion with you, with your child, with their child, saying like, we believe in the separation of church and state, right?
Exactly. They might want to explain how this ended up on the classroom wall, that it was the legislature that made that decision. It wasn't the local school board. It wasn't the teacher, but it was the Texas legislature that said, we're going to put the Ten Commandments on the wall.
And right now, your amendment would give parents that notification, give them that ability to address it with their kids ahead of time, or just have a conversation with the kid knowing that this has happened.
Absolutely. And that's such a small thing to ask for, just to let the parents know.
And the bill author says no to this amendment, and her reasoning is because it's red tape.
That's right.
That's very unfortunate.
Thank you. I move adoption.